the River Region's News Talk station. News Talk 93.1, WACV. News Talk 93.1.
I have a sad story to tell you. It may hurt your feelings a bit. Last night when I walked into my bathroom, I stepped in a big pile of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. I think I'll break off with my girlfriend. Her antics are queer, I'll admit. Each time I say, darling, I love you, she tells me that I'm full of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. Our baby fell out of the window. You think that her head would be split, but good luck was with her that morning. She fell in a barrel of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. An old lady died in a bathtub. She died from a terrible fit. In order to fulfill her wishes, she was buried in 6 feet of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. When I was in France with the army, one day I looked into my kit. I thought I would find me a sandwich, but the darn thing was loaded with shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. And now, folks, my story is ended. I think it is time I should quit. If any of you feel offended, stick your head in a barrel of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
How's that for a rock and roll start?
Like that.
Let's play music all afternoon. Let's get out, dust off the classic rock. Let's simulcast the vault.
Let's do that. Threaten me with a good time?
Well, lots to talk about. And yeah, it is happy hour, friends.
And here they are.
Today they is, from my left to your right, Eddie Baker. On the right of your screen, you'll see the much beloved and glorious Prime Minister Playtime Terry Adams.
Hi there.
Our resident expert in the truth.
Yep.
Who began telling us things many, many years ago on this show that were almost too big to be believed.
Oh, 100%.
And now we're running out of conspiracy theories.
Yeah, they're all turning out to be true.
Yes.
And there's, focal point to start today, I have to quickly mention, I'm shocked, totally shocked, the Virginia State Supreme Court tossed out the referendum that changed them from a 6-5 Democratic districted state to a 10-1. Yeah. And the court tossed it. said it was an unconstitutional move by the Democrats there, so they're not going to
Wow.
get those extra 4 seats.
Wow.
And I don't care what anybody says. I don't see them taking the midterms.
No, not now.
Not now.
No.
No way.
On top of that, I know a lot of people are frustrated with gas prices in Iran, and it's not happening on the initial timetable.
Be patient.
But you know what? There's a lot of other good stuff. The jobs report today was really good.
Yep.
And I think people are willing to deal with Iran as long as we'll start to see the gas prices start to decline. And if that happens, they will have no chance. No chance to win the midterms. Because they have not come up with one freaking idea.
No.
Nope.
All they do is bitch. All they do is try to kill
They hate
Trump.
America.
Yeah.
They hate America.
They hate America. This is what people don't seem to understand and what the perception is on this side. You know, nobody made me appreciate this country more than Barack Hussein Obama
Yeah.
because he was such. He did it with a glib tongue, but his contempt for this
Oh,
country
certainly.
was obvious in everything he did.
Yep.
I got a note from somebody today talking about how much their drugs are costing. Well, we let Obamacare happen, didn't we? They
Yeah,
managed to
we
get that through. Have things gotten better for everybody? Has healthcare gotten cheaper, more accessible?
No.
No, it has not. And it's all by design. Just
Right.
like
It is.
David Blackman pointed out yesterday, the rot in our big cities with people. I mean, this is a real deal. People who have made fortunes, legitimate fortunes, they know they got to pay their fair share of taxes, but their definition of fair and AOC's definition of fair are very different. AOC running her mouth. I've never seen stupid have a bigger set of teeth and lips than it does with her. That bitch is a lunatic.
No, she's
she is.
unhinged.
You can't earn $1 billion. Well, you'll never will. You spend it, but you'll never earn it because you're not even worth minimum wage in Congress. You're just a
Not.
complete waste of space
She's worthless.
and time. And whoever decided to make her the dazzling crown jewel of the Democratic Party, what a
Well said.
dumbass. She's just beyond contempt.
Yeah.
And if I continue to talk about her, I'll probably use language that I shouldn't.
Oh, Craig.
I don't want to do that.
Not today.
You can't earn. I don't know if I should play that clip or not because she
It'll
just
put you over the edge?
could.
Don't, please don't.
Don't. No.
No,
No.
No,
Go over
you,
the
no,
edge
it's
today.
not
Not today.
push you over
Not
the
today.
edge. I mean,
Not so
we all
early.
know.
That's all right.
And already, the people that defeated America with the coronavirus, 2020, instead of letting it like any other flu or issue, let the human immune system. Yes, people did die from that, but take a look at the numbers. For the most part, people that died from COVID had pre-existing conditions that made them more vulnerable.
Well, yeah, that was the whole idea.
It happens with the flu every year.
Well, not only that, there was for some that needed breathing machines, things like that. Some there just weren't available.
For the rest of my
caught-
life, I
we
will
caught
feel
flat-footed.
foolish that we didn't stand up faster to that. But thank you, Anthony Fauci. By the way, the statute of limitations on him runs out Monday, I think.
Is that right?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well,
I,
hold on
I would
now.
love to see them at the last minute.
We
Nail
might
that
have
son of a
another
bitch.
virus dropping. We got the hantavirus.
Oh!
going on.
We
I
will.
mean, come
It's
on,
coming.
Greg.
No,
we might
listen-
need to bring it back.
It's coming.
This is what the COVID has produced in terms of fear. This woman here talking about the people on the cruise ship
Yeah.
with the hantavirus.
Don't let them off the boat. Right.
Got a point.
Very funny.
The interesting thing about this, somebody brought this up yesterday. This is from the X-Files.
Oh, yeah.
And they have an episode about the hantavirus
Yes.
being deployed as a biological weapon.
Yes, they
Check
do.
this out. This guy is the smoker guy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. There you go.
This is the setup. And you've been warning us about this kind of stuff.
They gameplay about this.
Yeah.
They get together and they have game simulations to study this and the potential deaths that will result. I mean, if you go back to what was Jesse Ventura had that short-lived show, Conspiracy Theory.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that
One
show.
of his shows, he talked to a doctor who is the doctor of all the worlds of state, heads of state all across the world. And she said they're going to use vaccines to set up the population and kill basically 80-90% of us.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
Ventura didn't either.
All right, other headlines. The UFO files
Yeah.
being released this morning. That's been,
UAPs.
and in particular, a lot of focus on Apollo 17.
Yeah, you saw some of the quotes?
Yeah, I think I've seen video of those lights that they saw outside.
Well, some of them are talking about it. Duke talked about it. He was one of the few. I think Mitchell finally did before he went.
The, yeah, I think I saw something today that they observed 5 objects above the lunar surface.
And one of them, the guy described it as a train light, just getting close, looked like it was getting closer and brighter. Yeah. Very
Well,
trippy.
I have filmed quite a few orbs, bright white orbs. I don't know what they are, but I've trimmed them. I've filmed them rather zigging in and out of the aerosol spray as they're being sprayed. I've seen them at night. I use digital night vision. I have got, I don't know how many clips of just the white orbs.
Yeah.
I've got, one night I was outside and I was looking at what I thought was a huge cloud, but it was glowing. And I watched, it's just like thousands of these white orbs came streaming out of the bottom of it.
Wow.
You know, I
Wow.
put it on my YouTube
Almost like
channel.
it was
Next thing you
hatching
know,
a
I don't have
baby.
a YouTube channel.
Yeah, Terry, what happened with that? If you don't
They
mind me
just,
asking.
they didn't, they deleted it. I got no explanation. I got no warning. They've deleted 3 of them with about 1,600 videos that I made.
Wow.
Gone.
And if everything we have discussed up to this point hasn't put the fear of God in you, here's another headline from Citizen Free
Well,
Press.
don't be afraid.
Brain-eating amoeba found in national parks.
Man, the national parks, God, what a messed up system.
That's weird. Where are you supposed to go dump your bodies if not in the national park?
Yeah,
Isn't that what they're there for? Yeah.
Yeah.
that and for the people to get abducted.
Yeah,
We'll come
exactly.
back to this story. There's the headline there, and I've got it on YouTube. Brain-eating amoeba detected in Western National Park waters.
Wow, well, it's already got AOC.
Yeah. Well, that was a snack.
Starving to death.
Eating
It's
AOC's
still
brain is
hungry.
not a 7-course meal.
good
So, as the song said a few minutes back, Mark Cumby, very nice job on the Happy Hour
Yeah,
song.
great job.
Oh, is that where that came from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a great job, man. I thought it was professionally done by a studio somewhere.
Was professionally AI done, but
Nice.
Yeah.
I love the
I'm
hits.
impressed.
Love the hits.
I am impressed.
So the Big Snack Commission also
Yes, Joe.
considers.
Joey broke into our stuff.
Well,
Just so you know,
Joey-
Joey broke into it. I tried to stop him.
he confessed.
He promised me a bite, but then he didn't give me a bite. So now I'm ratting him out. Yeah.
I don't mean
You got to keep your deals.
That's what I thought.
So what are those?
There's no honor
They're
among thieves.
miniature cheesecakes, but they're different flavors. Like the one that Joey took, and there's one left. There's a chocolate one. I thought you would really like that one.
Yeah, that sure looks like something.
That's right up your alley there. And then there's another one with, I think, some strawberries on it, and then another plain one. But so far, what I've tasted has been delicious.
Chocolate
about-
cheesecakes to die for. That's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can get this without spilling.
Chappie
all-
tastes really good chocolate cheese.
What did they mummify the sticker to the
Wait
damn?
for you to fling those pies across
Yeah,
the
you gotta
room.
have a torch to get into
It's going to
it.
turn into a Three Stooges short.
Yeah.
And now
Certainly.
my show prep is stuck to the label.
Don't eat the show prep. Certainly.
There you see at the bottom of your screen. Why am I running an ad for 100% organic cotton on YouTube? Beautiful
Look at
stuff.
that.
So yeah, something chocolate that would be nice. It's amazing how much crap they can pop up on a screen when you're not looking.
Yeah, it is.
Here's a better view of
Worse
the.
and worse.
This is the hard work we do on this show on Fridays
Well, somebody's
under
gotta
the
do
guise of the Big Snack
That
Commission.
looks good, too.
Is that key lime?
That's key lime. I needed your opinion on it.
I think I need chocolate though. I have
not let it go. This is the MV Hondias, an expedition cruise ship owned and operated by Oceanwide Expeditions. And the route went from Argentina through Antarctica and the South Atlantic, with stops in South Georgia and Tristan da Cunha and St. Helena, all before heading towards Cape Verde. And I'm sorry, how is it that there are 147 people on board, with 3 people dead, 7 confirmed cases of the hantavirus, and the only video we've all seen from inside the ship is one guy named Jake crying in his cabin? No, I'm sorry, I'm not buying it, okay? Because you're talking to somebody who watches a lot of cruise ship drama on TikTok. In fact, it is one of my favorite TikTok subgenres that exists, okay? I watch it all the time. And if there's one thing that I've learned from those TikTokers, it is that if someone so much as catches a stomach flu on a Carnival cruise, there are 19 TikToks, 4 Facebook Lives, and some woman named Brenda locked in a closet filming herself saying, "Please help us," like it's the frickin' Blair Witch Project. So I decided to investigate. Not a full rabbit hole, because I have other investigations that require my attention right now, but what I did find was interesting. So first I went looking for the original Jake video, because like many of you, the first time I saw it was on the CBS TikTok account, which is a company owned by Larry Ellison now, but I digress. I couldn't find the original video anywhere.
the more. Troy, 'cause it's Mother's Day. Don't make me a moron. Take her to the salon, John, and don't make her pay, Ray, 'cause it's Mother's Day.
Get her a Clark's Club membership. That's something Mom could really use.
Yep.
Protection for the heating and air conditioning system. We give one away every Friday morning with Rich Thomas and Jay Scott. And all you got to do is call the show and give us your first name and last initial to qualify for that. It's a $180 value. You can buy one, of course, by calling 277-2125. They'll come out twice to your house to inspect and clean your unit, make sure it's not wasting energy. All major components are in good working order. You get a discount on parts and labor if you have a repair necessary, and immediate dispatch of any HVAC tech or plumber, which is important. Plumbing issues generally can't wait, but somebody will be dispatched if you're a member. 277-2125. You can learn more at clarkcomfort.com. Their Alabama certification number 09098. Celebrating Mother's Day. We'll come back to the news in a minute, but I want to play this before I forget to. It's a tradition every year. Mom, who would apply for this job?
This job requires that you must be able to work standing up most or really all of the time, constantly on your feet, constantly bending over, constantly exerting yourself, a high level of stamina.
For how many hours?
135 hours to unlimited hours a week. It's basically 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I'm sure you'll have a chance from time to time to maybe just sit down here and there, yeah?
You mean like a break?
Yeah.
No, there are no breaks available.
Is that even legal?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like no lunch?
You can have
or-
lunch, but only when the associate is done eating their lunch. Not possible.
That's crazy.
No vacations. In fact, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and holidays, the workload is going to go up, and we demand that with a happy disposition.
365 days a year?
Yes.
No, that's inhumane.
Also, let's cover the salary. The position is going to pay absolutely nothing.
Excuse me?
Nobody's doing that for free.
Yeah,
You're
pro
crazy.
bono, completely for free.
No.
What if I told you there's someone that actually currently holds this position right now? Billions of people, actually.
Who?
Moms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moms.
So, Mom, I want to say thank you for everything that you've done. I love you very much. You've been there through thick and thin. My mom is just awesome. She's awesome.
Get you right here. Beautiful stuff. I'm looking at a thing on Fox. The rising stars of each political. Who's your rising star? Oh, Janisha. Oh, well, let's see what Janisha. She's got Kamala Harris. That's great. Our national drunk. The cackling nincompoop who accomplished absolutely nothing. As vice president, was made to look ridiculous in the debate.
Well, you know, Greg, I don't have a problem with a woman president, but not her.
Not her.
Not her.
Same
No,
with
they
Hillary.
keep
Nope,
they keep vomiting
not
up
her.
chicks like Hillary Clinton
I
and
know.
Kamala Harris.
It's crazy.
These butch, big mouth, shrill. How about Elizabeth Warren? Is she a rising star
good
too?
Lord.
You know Elizabeth Warren helped put Spirit Airlines out of business.
Yep.
And unemploy 17,000 people. Where are the Republicans? Why are they not running ads from coast to coast saying the Democrats thought 15% of the air traffic in a JetBlue Spirit merger was a monopoly? On what game board is 15% a monopoly? But that's what they thought, so they prevented the merger, and now Spirit's done and 17,000 people don't have a job. That's what Democrats do. Day after day after day, year after year after year. Stop with your Trump derangement syndrome. We put up with 12 years of a guy who hated this country and wouldn't even know what country he was president of, and enough damage was done. So shut up. Take a seat on the sideline and go away. Just stick a cork in it. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. You got nothing to say. That's why Donald Trump got elected, because they got elected. When are you going to figure that out? Or is that too big for a Democratic brain to comprehend? And if you put people like AOC up there, I got news for you. You're just going to make it worse. We do not want communism. We do not want socialism. Nope. It has never worked anywhere.
Nope.
And there's always a rich socialist willing to subjugate you so they can enjoy a good life.
Yeah.
So stick it up your butts, all of you.
Amen.
Wow, that was a nice rant.
That was a good one.
I had to get on my. I'm so sick of it. They're just babies. They're like babies needing diapers all the time. Wah. How about this lunatic in Virginia State Senator Louise Lucas? Oh, excuse me, L. Louise Lucas.
And don't forget the L.
Got to go to L. Openly celebrated when they re-gerrymandered the state to that 10-1 margin.
Yeah.
10 effing 1 T-shirts. They had thousands of those made. What are you going to do with those? How about wipe your ass?
There you go.
And get the stains out.
That's all they're good for.
Because you're not going to have a 10 effing 1 margin. You're losers.
They
cheat.
They never stop. They never stop looking.
Because they have no life.
I know.
They have no life. That's why they have time to waste protesting every damn thing.
Yeah.
One of the rising stars, this governor of Maryland, Wes Moore, he's on TV today bragging about how he would happily allow his son to have gender-changing surgery.
Oh God.
You're a moron. You're even dumber than you look.
Yep.
Mr. Moore.
Child abuse.
It is. You know, we how many things you can't do until you're 21 years old, but you want a teenager who thinks they're a different sex to change equipment. You can't even really do that without butchering people. There's enough people. They love to cover the trans and acceptance and all this stuff, but they don't cover the people who found out this was the biggest mistake I could have ever made in my life.
Yep.
You don't hear about them, but they're out there.
They are.
After they got butchered up. Crazy. I'll get it. Hey there. Welcome to Happy Hour. Even though it doesn't sound very happy at the moment.
Yeah. You sound like you're just full of. You feel like you sound like you're just full of joy.
I am.
Absolutely.
I'm a joyous person.
Yeah. The senator or the representative that talked about having his wouldn't mind a bit if his son decided he wanted to have gender changing surgery.
Yeah.
So is that his only son?
I don't know. I just saw the quote on Fox News. The rising stars. What a pathetic looking group of stars, too. Holy crap.
Well, I mean, look. You know, we know he's an imbecile. That's a given. But you know, go along with his thinking here. If that's his only son, what happens to his lineage when the surgery is done?
He doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have one. That's right.
Yep.
So, la-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Part of the depopulation agenda.
Yep.
This guy reminds me of Obama Light. He's not going to be a president. Wes Moore.
No. No, I totally agree with that. You know, but all the stuff that they're doing is just they're on a sinking ship.
There are no ideas. They invest all their energy in trying to rig the system to keep themselves in power. And one by one, these little dominoes are not falling in their direction. So maybe they should try coming up with ideas that work.
Yeah.
Instead of some of the lunacy that they've inflicted on us.
If it hits the fan and we go to civil war, I just pray for a steady hand and good breath control.
You know what? Thanks for the call. And I can't say there isn't a chance of that happening, because there is.
Yeah, always. Enough is enough.
But here's where they're going to lose. Conservatives are the ones that believe in guns. That's why we have them.
Amen.
You imbeciles. You think you're the ones that use them to kill each other. Those are generally Democrat on Democrat crimes. We use them for self-defense, but we're allowed to have them for one reason, in case the government ever gets too full of itself.
Tyrannical
and
government.
Tries to, impose tyranny, like the COVID mandates. That was absolute tyranny. Ridiculous, totally not based in science. And again, as I said not long ago, I'll never forgive myself for not standing up sooner and faster to that. And that was a piece of advice Trump took quickly on this campaign.
Yep.
And by the way, if he hadn't stolen the 2020 election, Trump's second term would be over. And then who knows what. So you effed yourselves there too. So don't come to me for sympathy. So there's a lot of big news. I'm surprised we're not hearing more from people about the UFO files.
UFO files have, I think a lot of them just started coming out today, but it is interesting, especially the fact that, and you guys tell me, I didn't know why the astronauts never spoke of what they saw before.
Well, they can't.
Yeah, they probably have NDAs in certain aspects of their work.
I get it, but okay, why didn't the American people find out? How would you guys have handled that in '69?
Well, you have to understand the government went to the Brookings Institute, which is one of their big think tanks, and said, okay, what do we do? We're sending people to the moon. What happens if they land and there's a whole another group of aliens? The Brookings Institute said, under no circumstances do you tell the people, because all the foundations we're used to, churches, everything's going to collapse if you do. So do not tell the people. So they didn't.
There's that. You were talking about core, born with kinds of beliefs that could be shattered in something like this, although that really doesn't do it for me. Who knows what God
Exactly.
has
We can't put
together.
limits on him. We don't know how many species he's
Thank
made.
you. That was a brilliant way to put it.
Well, the Book of Enoch, which is the oldest scripture there is, and Constantine had it removed because the Jews wanted it removed because it names Jesus as the Savior. That's a whole other story. But in the Book of Enoch, Enoch tells us that God placed 200 Watcher-class angels around the planet to make sure that humanity was nothing intervened, or no one intervened with us. Who was God protecting us from? There has to be something out there.
Yeah.
Why else would he put them out there?
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Very.
All right, it's 3:57. Want to thank my team at Adams Drugs, Copperfield and Taylor Road, keeping me alive for another week. Good work, guys.
Thank you.
Having had to run an errand to one of the chain pharmacies about a week ago,
God bless you.
Yeah.
you really have to suck it up to go into some of these places because you know it's going to be inconvenient.
Time-consuming.
Yes. Nobody's going to care that you're standing there looking for help.
Exactly.
At Adams Drugs, you're greeted when they see you walk through the door, and they will get to you ASAP, if not sooner than that, because they have very talented, efficient, customer service-driven staff at each location, from the pharmacist to the counter staff to the people who lead you to your over-the-counter choices and so forth. And by the way, never hesitate to ask for an opinion on an over-the-counter solution to
Well, they know
symptoms.
who you are. That's the thing.
Yes, they
They
do.
call you by name.
And
That's
they
amazing.
care.
Exactly.
They care. It's such a familial organization from top to bottom, and that's what they bring to the table for you as a customer. So if you haven't had that experience of appreciation when you're picking up your medications, or a team of people dedicated to helping you any way they can, visit adamsdrugs.net and drop by the one nearest you and give them a chance. And please mention us when you do. Skipper!
Looking good around the area this afternoon, but a lot of busy building traffic, especially Taylor Road, Vaughn Road, Fairview Avenue, Norman Bridge, all picking up the pace, as well as the boulevards. I-65 and 85 light to moderate traffic flow. We'll update you if anything happens to slow you down. Get $1,000 customer cash on Camrys at McKinnon Toyota. Add that to the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it is worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Whittle J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
Epicure and Jack's Tavern, located at 2060 Downing Street. 5 ice-cold beers, 1 bucket, $13. Anytime. At Epicure and Jack's Tavern, their beer buckets are always available. No happy hour clock required. Come in, relax, and enjoy great food with an even better deal. Epicure and Jack's Tavern. Cold beer, fair prices, no fine print. Come taste what everyone's talking about.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Now back to Dog Jeopardy and your host, Alex Trebart. We move on now to Double Jeopardy. Sparky, you had the low score at the end of the last round. Choose a category, please. Horticulture for 200. The tough exterior covering of the common birch tree. No, I'm sorry, we cannot give that to you. It must be in the form of a question. What is bark? Sparky, you still have control of the board. Taboos for 600. And the answer is the new sofa and the poodle next door. Correct. What are 2 things you're not allowed on? Personal hygiene for 200. The answer is because they can. Scruffy. No. Bonbon. Correct. The answer is because they can. The question, why do dogs lick their... Oh, and that means we're out of time. We'll return with Final Dog Jeopardy, where our category will be Scratch and Sniff, right after this.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
At 4.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. America's employers delivered a surprisingly strong 115,000 new jobs last month. That's despite an economic shock over the Iran war. Hiring was better than the 65,000 that economists had expected, by almost double, though it did decelerate from the 185,000 jobs that were created in March. The unemployment rate remained at a low 4.3%. Of course, the war has caused the biggest disruption in global oil supplies in history, and it sent average U.S. gasoline prices surging past $4.50 a gallon this week. But the conflict has not done that much to damage the overall American job market. President Trump says the leaders of Russia and Ukraine have agreed to his request for a 3-day ceasefire and an exchange of prisoners. At the close on Wall Street, the Dow was up by 12 points and the NASDAQ up by 440. This is SRN News.
Maybe this is you too. There's enormous frustration right now with healthcare costs. It is amazing. Healthcare costs for families in the last 20 years have almost tripled, and it just keeps getting worse. All this to say, this is why MediShare is so in demand right now. People are looking for alternatives, and MediShare is proven. You can save thousands of dollars a year and actually like it more. Over 1 million Americans are now part of healthcare sharing, and MediShare is the gold standard. It's trusted. It works. It's been helping people save money and have peace of mind now for 30 plus years. It's not some big impersonal thing either. It's a community of people like you helping each other. So yeah, if you're frustrated too, here's your chance to make a refreshing change. You'll notice the difference as soon as you call. They're easy to talk to. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Here is the number. Call 844-45-BIBLE. That's 844-45-BIBLE. 844-45-BIBLE.
It's happy hour, come gather round. Craig and Pamela break it all down. Talking politics and the whacked out world. Every headline makes the chaos swirl. It's time for a smoke break. David drops in Monday and Thursday on Happy Hour. Master Thespian steals Tuesday spotlight on Happy Hour. And he stops by on Friday with some snacks on Happy Hour. Laugh a little louder while the whole world's world's hanging out in the chat. Will change your world on Happy Hour. On Happy Hour. Oh, on Happy Hour.
On Happy Hour.
My favorite part in that song is the smoke break. Although it's great that you and we got to keep pushing. I'm waiting for a call from maybe the greatest living mother in America.
Oh, yes. I know who you speak of.
One of them, anyway. Maybe I should send a reminder.
Perhaps. I'm sure she's doing some mothering right now.
Probably. I mean,
that's what she does.
Leave it to me because I'm just a man. What do I know about her schedule and all the things she may be juggling at any given moment?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we need to prompt. I can't. The screen is filled with
ugly women. I'm sorry.
Well, there's that, but the thing that makes me sick is AOC's rage against wealth and red states and all of this stuff.
Red states are worse run than blue states, and you can't become a billionaire. You can't make $1 billion.
No. The assumption being the only way that can happen is if you cheat.
Yep.
Or steal it from somebody else.
Who creates businesses that hire people? Rich
people do.
Exactly
right. Okay, we're getting a little feedback here. Why is that?
Definitely got some feedback. Feedback?
That happened when I.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right. I think. No. Pinch hitting for Pedro Barron. Manny Mota. Jeez.
That was good.
All right. I don't know what.
Righty then.
Let me do. All right. I think that, it's on that studio camera. There's something wrong with it.
Yeah, evidently.
You good now?
No. I don't want to be the only thing on the screen.
Okay, hold on.
Put Eddie on the screen.
Well, you've got a camera too.
I don't want to be on the screen.
I think we may be waiting for a moment for Jake Quellen to join us.
Yeah.
That's who we're talking about.
Jake Quellen.
Who we paid tribute to her. All right, the echo's back. This morning, because our moms, Terry, our age group.
Yeah.
The boomer mothers were amazing.
They were incredible, Greg.
Most had 3 or more children, managing it all. And this is before the Democrats and the left decided that motherhood was not a job and basically just a waste of a woman's skills. And boy, we paid a price for buying into that bull crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why we have generations of lost kids.
Exactly, latchkey kids.
Because that was, I remember a consultant coming to visit us in Fort Lauderdale when I was on the air down there. They would come once or twice a year. They could contribute nothing to doing a better radio show, believe me. But they would tell you about.
Do anything? I've never heard nothing good from those folks.
You know what they did? The job of a consultant is for somebody radio management can blame if something goes wrong, so they protect themselves.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, you hired the consultant,
Yeah.
so we did what they said, and it didn't work. So
I see.
But he came in. This is in the early '80s, and talked about. And I remember the guy was, a total nerd, total geek, and very fidgety. First thing he tells me, this morning, man, you should consider purchasing USA Today every morning on your way into work.
Oh, no.
And, well, this is back then. I said, guess what? I've been buying it for 2 years. What else do you got? Because USA always had a few stories you couldn't get in the regular newspaper.
Yep. They had good puzzles, too.
And I used to, they had a USA Today, and I haven't read it in 20 or more years. I don't even know if they still make it.
I don't know if it's still out there.
But they had a one page with the top story from all 57 states.
Yes, I do remember that.
So I used to circle North and South Dakota and then do a feature called News from the Dakotas.
Oh, I love it.
It's time to find out what's happening in underserved areas of the country. And it was always the dorkiest stuff.
But it's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
In fact, I thought of it the other day because there was a story from Missouri. Somebody did a half-assed job robbing a place called the Half-Assed Bar.
Well, that makes sense.
In a town called Bland, Missouri.
Oh, my God. I guess they had a half-assed
Wow. How'd you like to sell real estate there?
Not everything is bland in Bland, Missouri. This would be tough.
How do you market a house in a city
I promise
called
this one's not bland in Bland, Missouri.
Yeah. I mean, that would be a challenge, even for the greatest realtor in America.
It would be a challenge.
Mr.
no
Eddie
doubt.
Bader, who is sitting here with us today in the studio.
It would be a challenge.
Where is Jay Quellen? I did have a commitment. And her birthday's coming. What do we get her for her birthday?
Okay, you saw the invite to the party, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can't wait.
I'm not doing karaoke, but I'll eat.
Are you going to dress up?
As what?
Okay, it's supposed to come as your favorite 90s character. I thought you come as you.
I am my favorite
Right.
90s character.
I mean,
That's a
I thought,
great idea.
I thought it was you. I thought immediately Greg's going to come as himself.
I
Great
like
costume.
that. I have...
Throwback.
I was on WLS in the 90s.
WLS.
And I got a picture of myself with my white shirt and tie and vest, looking
look
all
at you.
professional.
Did you ever do the skinny tie?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I wore a skinny tie. You weren't here. Did I see you yesterday?
Yeah, but you didn't have the skinny tie.
I
on,
came back
did
from
you?
the Gathering of Eagles lunch. Yeah, I had that B-17
You looked
tie.
sharp yesterday.
Well, that was an amazing event. That was just one of the most impressive things you can do any day of the year, all year, is the Gathering of Eagles.
Yeah.
And I have an idea. Larry Carter takes my narrations and then produces the videos that go with them, and they're brilliantly done. And now that we have YouTube, I would like to get with him and see if I can get those in a playable format, because we could do a whole hour.
Sure could. That'd be really good, Greg.
Featuring all 9 of the people that they honored this year.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the people that was honored that couldn't make it was astronaut Fred Hayes. I would love to have been able to ask him, well, about this UFO stuff.
The lights.
Yeah. He was the guy that was the commander on Apollo 13 who ended up getting sick. It was played by Bill Paxton in the movie
That's right,
Apollo
Paxton.
13.
Yep.
Anyway, so it looks like we're going to be a little frustrated here for a moment. And we're getting deeper into the hour at 4:12. So why don't we get Jay Quellen's favorite weatherman on in a moment and come back.
I'm Stephanie Bryan, chairwoman of the Porch Creek Indians. Tourism and hospitality are more than industries to the Porch Creek Indians. Providing a warm welcome is part of our heritage. It's central to who we are. From Atmore to Aruba, we've created more than 20 unique travel and tourism destinations, providing unforgettable guest experiences and life-changing career opportunities for our tribe and our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. Learn more at porchcreekindians.org.
Attention River Region business owners. Local counties are now inspecting and enforcing backflow prevention requirements. Headley Plumbing is fully certified to install, repair, and test backflow preventers, helping you stay compliant and avoid costly violations. We've been serving the River Region for decades with dependable professional service you can trust. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the River Region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
Rich Thomas Weather brought to you by M&M Outdoors. Book your stay today at MNMCampground.com for relaxation at its best. It's easy to find and hard to leave. M&M Outdoors, your home away from home.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. If you have evening plans tonight, I think we're fine. We're dry and mostly cloudy. The overnight low temperature will drop to about 58, and the risk of showers and thunderstorms will become likely starting in the overnight hours late tonight and part of the day on Saturday. Saturday's high up to about 77. Then a lot of dry hours before another surge of showers and thunderstorms becoming likely on Mother's Day Sunday with a high temperature up to about 81. I think Monday and Tuesday look spectacular with plenty of sun. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
When the heat hits to the River Region, don't wait. If your AC quits, Hands Heating and Air offers same-day service, or your diagnostic charge is free with their Comfort a Day or You Don't Pay guarantee, plus 24/7 service with no overtime charges.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
Somebody mentioned Jimmy Dean's name earlier, and I'm not feeling well, and I thought about this.
Hi, folks. This is Jimmy Dean with Jimmy Dean's Pure Pork Sausage.
There seems to be a panic in this country with the swine flu. Now, most folks know you can't get swine flu from eating pork. But there are some of you who still think eating Jimmy Dean's pure pork sausage will expose you to the virus. Well, I say if you can't fight them, join them. Introducing Jimmy Dean's premedicated pork sausage soaked in Tamiflu. Why wait till you get sick to get treatment? Load up on swine now and protect yourself. And coming soon, Jimmy Dean's pure pork premedicated sausage soaked in vodka. For protection with a buzz. Jimmy Dean's. Have some sizzling at your house.
I can remember a time when I might have picked that.
Yeah, me too.
Can I play a little of this AOC crap?
We can try.
Just don't lose
it. It might not work.
No, I'm just saying it's crapola.
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, this woman is demented.
Well,
and
she's out there.
Obviously overwhelmed with envy. Because she, in her little baby brain, that's why that brain-eating amoeba would starve in her head.
Yeah.
In her little mind, she cannot comprehend how somebody could actually earn $1 million. Right. Do I need to do something to share this? Does anybody want to look at her except Joey? Right, Joey's the only one I know that likes to look at AOC.
Joey thinks
and
she's pretty?
Even with her, even with him, she's getting a little bit old. Which thank God.
She's
yeah,
nasty.
And by the way, if you can't tell, every time they trot this woman out, she's got a different kind of look. They're trying to soften her, make her look less Hispanic, bigger breasts.
It's not working.
Serious. No, they're trying to turn her into sexy. This woman, in a million years of evolution, could not be made sexy.
No, not
because that ends the moment she opens her mouth.
Right.
And look at the woman she's talking to.
Who is this
I gotta pause it. All right, her. Take it.
It's her ugly sister. Believe it or not, she gets uglier.
Who is she?
You know what? Just tell you, this woman has not had sex with a man in a long time. Aaron, yeah, that's right. Listen to this. Oh, yeah, that's how they do it. They all abuse the labor laws. Oh, God. Yeah, the chick, she
ought to be shot.
She looks like somebody reached behind her head and pulled her hair straight back.
Yeah.
Like it's going 70 miles an hour.
Like
to
you
the
got
rear.
the shop vac behind her head and just sucked it all in there.
And just as asexual as a woman can look. What's the point? So billionaires, rich people, anybody with money. You didn't know well, Obama believes that
I was
too.
going to say, you remember hearing this
Whoa,
years ago?
whoa, you didn't earn that.
Yeah.
You didn't build that. How dare he?
Yep.
What did he ever build besides that monument to himself in Chicago that looks like the Iron Giant came by the lakefront and dropped a deuce right next to the Museum of
It's garbage. That is literally the worst looking thing ever.
And here's the other part. This is what socialists do. He's paying Valerie Jarrett and all his cronies millions of dollars. This thing is costing this Obama monument is costing $1 billion.
But you know it's a scam. You know it's.
He's paying the board of this container of lies and fabrications, his presidential papers. 7-figure salaries, but he's asking the staff to work for free because he's Barack Obama.
Yep. Out of the love of your heart.
The guy, I'm telling you, 90% of what is causing angst in America right now started with that guy.
You see what Trump's doing up there on the screen? He's got a group of construction guys in front of him, 5 or 6, maybe 10 of them. He says, "Hey, you think we should go drop a bomb on Iran?" He literally just asked them.
Gotta love it.
What did they say?
They all look pretty shocked. I didn't see the answer come up, but they all look pretty shocked.
Well, they probably didn't see that coming.
No, that was not on their bingo card.
There's Kamala cackling about the Iran war. It's all BS. Well, your administration sent them billions of dollars.
Thank you.
To buy the weapons that they're holding the world hostage with.
Yep.
Yeah, and that they're using against Americans.
Yep.
Right now.
She really thinks she has a chance to win.
How can you be that dumb? How can you be that dumb?
That's a good question.
Because the media does not challenge that narrative. There are still places where she can go and be treated like an actual,
I guess so,
person of some substance, and that's embarrassing for the media that does that. You're not making things better for anybody.
No.
All right, 20 minutes after 4 o'clock. I need to take a traffic break here and get my throat a moment.
Yes.
Skipper, how's it going?
Well, busy building traffic, and we have some accidents. I-85 northbound, right before Ann Street. Watch out for one there, as well as 65 northbound on the ramp to Clay Street. That one is minor. Narrow lane road at Devonshire Drive. Fire department responding to an accident there. And the 1200 block East-South Boulevard in front of the Dollar Tree. We have a tree down on the service road there. Please watch out for emergency vehicles responding. We will keep you updated. Registration going on now at Trenton State Community College for summer classes that begin May 20th. That date fast approaching. Change your life. Go to trentomstate.edu and get all the information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
I'm Todd Strange, and I had the privilege of being the mayor of Montgomery 2009 to 2019. As mayor, our top priorities were the safety of our city and community development. Unfortunately, in recent years, violence has raised its ugly head. We all have seen what's happening in our community. More has to be done to ensure the safety of Montgomery. For that reason, I'm backing Republican Catherine Robinson for Attorney General. She has stood tall for Montgomery and said enough is enough. Catherine has worked in the Attorney General's office for 10 years. I've seen her lead and help set up the Montgomery Area Crime Suppression Unit and help pass tough new laws to target gang activity. Catherine Robinson cares about Montgomery, and she will work with Coach Strobel to put an end to violent crime and restore law and order. Catherine will deliver. On May 19th, join me in voting for Catherine Robinson for Attorney General.
Paid for by Robertson for Attorney General, P.O. Box 50063, Birmingham, Alabama 35253.
An evening with Ann Wilson of Heart and Trip Sitter with the 2026 tour September 24th at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. Ann Wilson of Heart and Trip Sitter performing vintage songs from Heart and more. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com, Impact.org, or the Impact box office. Don't miss an evening with Ann Wilson of Heart and Trip Sitter, Thursday, September 24th, 8 p.m. live at the Impact.
This is James Cole with Cole Plumbing, and I want to thank Blue Water Broadcasting. I have been advertising with them for several years, and they have brought me quality business. I really appreciate them.
Did you know that radio is the #1 reach platform in all of media? It's true. Call us to find out how to put radio's #1 reach to work for your business. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
When news happens, you'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Yeah!
She makes sure you brush your teeth and your hair is always combed. Her vegetables you have to eat or she'll be mad, you know. Are you listening? Don't tease your sis. Are you sitting up straight in your seat? Your homework you cannot skip or she won't be sweet, yeah! Your mother always says you must. Your mother always says you must. She's a real strict mom who is never wrong. Your mother always says you must. Hey, don't talk back to her when your mother says you must.
424. Been playing that one for a long time, and the run-up to Mother's Day, and to all moms, and to those of you who have moms to still celebrate with, I will tell you I'm jealous. Absolutely. All right.
Master Thespian on one.
The Great Warhawk is going to join
That's
us. How about that? On line one. Master Thespian, welcome.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. I've been enjoying listening to the show today. You may have played this when I wasn't listening, but have you played the Mom song? The one that's set to
Oh my God, you are correct. I've got to play that. I will play that at the end of the next break. It's done to the William Tell Overture by a woman named Anita and done with an orchestra to the William Tell. Song for Moms. I'll get it right now.
Classic. Yeah, it's classic. So I just thought.
Hey, did you hear the? Did you hear the
Yeah.
new song that Mark Cumby produced? It's got your name in it.
I heard that. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
So that was very nice. That was nice of him to do that. He is such a good contributor to the show, you
It
know?
very much is. And then we have you coming in Tuesday, right?
That's right. I will be there Tuesday.
We will listen for this sound, and we'll know you're in the.
Yeah, that'll be me. And hopefully we won't have a weather situation like we had Wednesday. Holy cow.
Wow, that was wild, wasn't it? But I tell you,
man,
at the
that
Gathering
was
of
good.
Eagles luncheon yesterday, I had more people come up to me and mention their appreciation for the coverage we did.
Good deal.
It was amazing.
Wow.
And these
Well,
are
that's
all
nice to
these
know.
are all successful
men's men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Veterans, political leaders, real people that are part of the community. Everybody there is a contributor.
Well, that's very nice. That's very nice of them to say that. All right. Well, y'all carry on. I will talk to you later.
All right. Bye. James.
Gentlemen, how are y'all today?
How are you?
I'm all right. Better than last week. This time last week, I was approaching Withville, Virginia, after rising before 12:30 in the morning, Friday morning, to take care of some business, and so it went well. Other than the 1,000 miles that we traveled in 48 hours.
Wow.
That's a ride.
You got that right, brother.
Well, I used to do that sometimes on weekends to visit my daughter when she was in Miami. That was 1,500 miles each trip.
Yes, it's a junket, huh?
Yeah.
But when you got a daughter you love,
you do what you got to
you
do.
got to do what you got to do.
Right. You do what you got to do.
Yeah, yeah. Here's what I will say. I think I agree with the three of you, and not with the boy wonder. AOC not attractive. I've called him on this once before, and but I don't see anything there that's. I mean, you got red lipstick, and I don't. And like
horse face.
She's nasty.
It's scary, really.
She's nasty.
And Mr. Budell, you were touting this landline of mine a couple of weeks ago about the signal and all that, and now this wire going into the phone here is about to break in half. So that staticky sound you're hearing is this wonderful landline about to
It's not
go
that
away.
bad. You get that with
Heard a lot
cell
worse.
phone.
Yeah, I mean, it's trying to fracture on me. I'm wondering, Terry, have you spoken with our mutual friend this week?
No, I have not. Not yet.
Okay.
It's been, I'll have to tell you off air what's been going on.
I got you, brother. I know but yeah. You guys have a nice weekend, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And as they say in old England, ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Sam.
What up, Sammy?
Sammy.
I had to turn the button off. Thank y'all for taking my call. I'm doing very well.
Yeah, we never choice. You
man. Terry, it was good to see you earlier on the television. The hair looks good, man, because, people just don't trust bald Indians.
What happened to Terry's camera?
I'm trying to figure it out. It's posting whatever you're posting. Like his camera, whatever is on your internet, that's what's on his camera.
That's fine with me.
All right, I'm removing.
I saw a tray of snacks and it looked like confections and fine pies and stuff. So I'm not surprised the camera got turned off. Hello?
Hello?
In the chat room, I accused Terry of eating pie with chopsticks. I'm just saying it. I figure he has it all over him by now. But why did I call? Oh, listen, guys, y'all posed a question earlier about Kamala. She spent over $1 billion just on her election, trying to get an election on her campaign. She's a big spender. She won't give many trouble. The machine wants somebody like her.
Yeah.
And also, she has the spare ink cartridges for the auto pen. Okay, so she's right there, and her daughter needs a job.
I can't believe after the shellacking she got that they would even think about running her. David Blackman made a great point. He says the Democrats, they fall in love with somebody and they run them twice to lose, like Adlai Stevenson, among others.
And the thing is, Greg, she's been out in the public. Just last night, I caught a couple of YouTube clips of her embarrassing herself in public.
Yeah.
So she's not an unknown entity. She's not in the basement. That's all I got, guys. Enjoying the show.
Hey, brother. Because she's an alcoholic.
Oh yeah.
Nobody can be that loopy without help from boobs. Oh, my goodness.
Good point.
Will you be able to stay and guard the phone in case Jake Wellen calls?
Yeah. You got to leave about 5:30. I'll be all right.
Awesome. We got traffic, 1819 News, and Rich's forecast at 4:30. Busting Cap 6 o'clock's halfway there.
Well, my goodness, we got a tree down on the service road, 1200 block East Boulevard in front of Dollar Tree. I-65 northbound on the ramp to Clay Street, got a minor accident there as well as a accident on 85 northbound right before Ann. We're hoping those are about to clear. And on Narrow Lane Road at Devonshire Drive, fire department responded to an accident there. Very busy building traffic all over the area this afternoon. Please be safe out there. We'll keep you updated. Is that cute puppy leaving presents all over your house? Call Vicky at Invisible Fence and ask about their indoor system. Problem solved. 334-265-2585. Buckle up with Jay Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
1819 News. The Southern Poverty Law Center has entered a not guilty plea to charges coming to them from the U.S. Department of Justice. The attorneys for the SPLC were in federal court in the Middle District of Alabama this past Thursday. The SPLC is facing charges of wire fraud, money laundering, and making false statements to a federally insured bank. This investigation involves several federal agencies, including the FBI and IRS, where they discovered that the SPLC was sending money to persons who had infiltrated extremist groups focused on white supremacy. This paid informant would then work to initiate even more violence coming from those groups. Reports of the violence would then be used by the SPLC to raise more money from donors for their cause. SPLC interim president Brian Fair said on Thursday that the charges against the group are provably wrong and based on inaccurate facts and the misapplication of the law. The acting U.S. attorney for the Middle District of Alabama, Kevin Davidson, says that the indictments were presented to his office and a grand jury, and he maintains that the case is not vindictive against the SPLC and that most of the media reports about the case have not been correct. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Where I was living was not a great place to live anymore. I began to pray for a place to go, praying for all of these things that a 9-year-old would want. I wanted horses, big house with a bunch of people my age. I wanted parents. I wanted a mom and a dad. Before I even prayed it, the Lord had already answered my prayer with the Big Oak Ranch. Who would that 9-year-old be if she never came to the Big Oak Ranch? I would be trying to fight for survival instead of fighting to break a cycle.
Big Oak Ranch, a Christian home for children needing a chance.
Crime Stoppers of Alabama is now offering a reward for information on a man being sought by Autauga County authorities. Devontae Jones was last seen on Thursday traveling on foot near an exit north of Prattville. I'm Andrea Tyson.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. The 5 things to do when you are considering selling your home. Number 1, get a realtor to evaluate your home and that will make suggestions on updates needed for your home, painting suggestions, and staging tips to highlight your home. Number 2, along with the evaluation of the house, you need an updated market analysis that compares your house to other houses for sale and those that have sold. Number 3, do a walk around your own home to see what you could do to improve the curb appeal to potential buyers. Since research tells us that 8 out of 10 home buyers choose the house that they view based on the curb appeal of the home. Number 4, review online the houses that have sold in your neighborhood to see how yours compares with the ones that buyers have chosen. Number 5, if possible, use a CRS certified realtor in your marketplace. For other details, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group, 221 551-2883 or 551-0225.
Whether it's AC or heating or plumbing that you're needing, whatever you require, call Lou Choir. Since 1983, we've treated you like family. Day or night, we do things right so you can live more comfortably. Whether it's AC or heating or plumbing that you're needing, whatever you require, call Lou Choir right now.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. It's more than just great prices on lumber. From Trex decking to energy-efficient windows and Tamco shingles, Alabama Wholesale Lumber has it all.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. If you have evening plans tonight, I think we're fine. We're dry and mostly cloudy. The overnight low temperature will drop to about 58, and the risk of showers and thunderstorms will become likely starting in the overnight hours late tonight and part of the day on Saturday. Saturday's high up to about 77. Then a lot of dry hours before another surge of showers and thunderstorms becoming likely on Mother's Day Sunday with a high temperature up to about 81. I think Monday and Tuesday look spectacular with plenty of sun. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
The premier place the River Region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
For all the moms, if you've never heard this before, this is one of the best Mother's Day tributes that we can play. This is the one that was requested by the great Warhawk, Master Thespian, the song for moms.
What I have done is I have figured out what a mom would say in a 24-hour period, and I have condensed it to 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So strap on your seatbelt. Here we go.
And she did this with the Boston Symphony Orchestra.
Get up now, get up out of bed. Wash your face, brush your teeth, comb your sleepy head. Here's your clothes and your shoes, hear the words I said. Get up now, get up and make your bed. Are you hot, are you cold, are you wearing that? Where's your books and your lunch and your homework at? Grab your coat and your gloves and your scarf and hat. Don't forget, you gotta feed the cat. Eat your breakfast, the experts tell us it's the most important meal of all. Take your vitamins so you will grow up one day to be big and tall. Because remember, the orthodontist will be seeing you at 3 today. Don't forget your piano lesson is this afternoon, so you must play, don't shovel. Choose slowly, but hurry, the bus is here. Be careful, come back here. Did you wash behind your ears? Play outside, don't play rough. Would you just play fair? Be polite, make a friend. Don't forget to share. Work it out, wait your turn, never take a dare. Get along, don't make me come down there. Clean your room, fold your clothes, put your stuff away. Make a bed, do it now. Do we have all day? Were you born in a barn? Would you like some hay? Can you even hear a word I say? Answer the phone, get off the phone. Don't sit so close, turn it down. No texting at the table. No more computer time tonight. Your iPod's my iPod if you don't listen up. Where you going and with whom and what time do you think you're coming home? Say thank you, please, excuse me, makes you welcome everywhere you roam. You'll appreciate my wisdom someday when you're older and you're grown. Can't wait till you have a couple little children of your own. You'll thank me for the counsel I gave you so willingly, but right now I thank you not to roll your eyes at me. Close your mouth when you chew. We'd appreciate. Take a bite, maybe two of the stuff you hate. Use your fork, do not burp, or I'll set you straight. Eat the food I put up on your plate. Get an A, get a door, don't get smart with me. Get a grip, get in here on count 2, 3. Get a job, get a life, get a PhD, get a go. So I don't care who started. You're grounded until you're 36. Get your story straight and tell the truth for once, for heaven's sake. And if all your friends jumped off a cliff, would you jump too? If I've said it once, I've said at least 1,000 times before that you're too old to act this way. It must be your father's DNA. Look at me when I am talking, stand up straighter when you walk a place. For everything and everything must be in place. Stop crying or I'll give you something real to cry about. Oh! Brush your teeth, wash your face, get your PJs on, get in bed, get a hug, say a prayer with Mom. Don't forget, I love you. Oh! And tomorrow we will do the again because the months were never ends. You don't need the reason why. Because I said so, I said so, I said so, I said so. I'm the mom, the mom, the mom, the mom, the mom.
Sorry, I had a little chocolate flake from that incredible. Eddie.
Sweet memory come back on you?
Oh, by the way, this same woman, Anita, did a song for dads, too.
Oh, really?
Listen, yeah. It's a little shorter.
Of course.
Ask your mom, ta-da!
Of course. Isn't that great?
I love it. That's great.
Now, just for funsies, since it's Friday, and there's so much good news to celebrate, I brought the William Tell Overture to the radio in South Florida. And this is one of the very first commercials they made for my show. More years ago than I want to admit.
Yeah.
You'll notice I'm slightly younger in this video. Can we put this on the screen?
I think so. You put it on
Waxy.
Yeah. Because those who took the time, who cared, here I could do this. Ta-da. All right. Add image. There it is. Let's expand the image. All right. And because I use the William Tell to open the show every morning, just before 6.
Can't get any better.
And people
than
set their alarms to it. So.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's a pretty good wake-up song.
And then they made this.
1, 2, 3. Jeff is here to do the news.
The IRS wants over $100,000.
But Uncle Walter will tell us about the weather.
I'm not going to do the weather.
Here's Don Agony's first traffic report next.
He's got a couple of problems already.
All right. I'm pausing it there for a reason.
Wow.
Now, I was excited then because I had a whole different value system. I thought this is going to be, I'll be famous. People will recognize me. And they did. They did. But I paused it here for a reason. First time, and it didn't take long because they ran this. This was on TV so much, I used to shut it off because I got sick of looking at myself.
Yes.
Because most people still did not have cable then, even. It was all the local network affiliates.
Yeah.
So I'm in Pompano Beach, and this little lady, about 5 foot, if that, comes. I mean, coming out of Howard Johnson's. I remember this like it was yesterday. Are you the television man?
The television.
That was it. Just comes up to me. Are you the television man, Sonny?
Sonny.
And I said, well, I'm in a commercial that's running on TV. Yes. She said, would you mind opening your mouth, Sonny?
What?
Well, I didn't think she was going to punch me in it,
Okay.
so I open my mouth, and she stands on her little lady tiptoes, puts her dainty old lady finger on the dimple of my chin, and pulls my face down and looks in. She says, you know, Sonny, when I see you on the television, I can see the fillings in your lower teeth.
Wow.
How's that for...
She's watching the crap out of that commercial there.
Greg Udell conducts the morning show on Waxy 106.
Waxy 106. Those are the days. I'm so, would I love to be younger, of course, but I would have missed out on an incredible era in radio. Who's on the phone?
Jake Whale.
Oh, it's her, our Mother of the Year.
I'm so tired.
I've been wondering.
Almost. You got one more day, then you can have a Mother's Day off, and then you got to get right back at it.
Not right. Mothers don't get Mother's Day off. Eddie,
Yes,
you know this.
us kids would present our mom's breakfast in bed, which usually was the first mess of the day she had to clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
That
kind
she
of
shopped for.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, we have commented many times on your remarkable skills as a mother and the
thank
balance you and Dana both with your practice and your families and how impressive it is and what great children you have. But
yeah, we had field day today.
field day.
All day.
It's funny the kids always have these days, but it seems like you are going along on a lot of this stuff too.
Oh, I was there all day. I was at field day all day.
I see.
I had my laptop and field daying it up. So I worked at field day. And then we had to go get my mom's Mother's Day. Had to go pick that up. And then
Please wish Dar a happy Mother's Day for me.
and then now we got aliens. It's been a day.
Yeah.
It's been a day, guys. Have you seen these things?
We've seen some of the clips, yeah. What do you think?
I don't know yet. Some of it looks hokey pokey to me. Like I'm just kind of like, But then other stuff, I'm like, well, that's terrifying. Like, what's that? I don't know.
To me, the astronauts quotes, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm hearing it from the man's mouth.
Yeah.
This is what he saw.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Gemini
know.
7.
It doesn't make me feel great, like I'm just uneasy about it, but I mean, besides that, another worldwide pandemic, I just don't know if I can.
They let him off the boat. Why'd they leave him? Let him off the boat.
Oh, you must
That's
have. You're talking about this lady here. Let me play this for you.
So the people on the boat with the hantavirus and they want to get off. Well, I ain't trying to be heartless and cruel, but no, y'all can't get off. Stay out there. Listen, let them control it.
Exactly.
Think it.
We're not going for the pandemic bullcrap again. That's not happening.
They're already trying.
No, but it's right in time for the midterms. So
Yep.
what are midterms? May 19th?
Mm-hmm. Getting close.
I mean, like, come on. There's early voting already starting in some states. Now we got aliens.
Early voting, that's BS. They
know
got to
what that
stop
is.
all
Early
of that
cheating.
stuff.
Yep.
I mean, some of this stuff, like, I don't know. Listen, I'm a 9/11 baby. I'm tired. I feel like my life has not stopped since the World Trade Center. It's been one thing.
That's a very interesting perspective.
Yeah.
To be honest, it started before that. It started with Columbine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, since the death of Princess Diana, my generation has just not been able to come up for air.
I knew that was coming. I knew you were going to tell
Well,
me.
I'll never forget that night.
Well, that's the thing. Think about it. Like, it has been one major catastrophe after another annually for my generation. We've had recessions. We've had pandemics. We've had terrorist attacks. We've had mass
Man,
casualties.
you guys had it so easy. I mean, your generation, y'all just had it so easy.
Wow.
And like, my kids are just not fazed by it because we just shelter them from everything. As much as we can. Like,
Yeah.
Steven's over here like, what's going on in Iran? And I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Boy.
Well, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Like, we were honest with him. Jared, your dog is in the flower bed.
Wow, isn't it funny how Jared gets the dog back?
I love it.
Whenever it's in the flower bed. I love
Jared,
it.
your dog is in the flower
you
bed.
saying, hey,
His dog.
what do you want for your birthday this year? What can we
Good
get
question.
you? What kind of wine do you like? What can? And by the way, your crock pot and glass Tupperware in my car.
Wait a minute. I already sent you guys the text message of what I wanted for my birthday.
Oh, yeah, we're excited. We talking about a while ago.
Oh, that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's what I want. I want everybody to go out and have a nice time.
Oh, we're going to have time.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? That's
Yep.
what I want. I want everybody to, like, go out for a nice dinner in that place and just have a good time and not care about anything for, like a couple hours.
I think that's a
Chill
great
out
idea.
and have fun and not care what anybody else thinks. Because I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not going to care.
I'm even dressing up. I can't wait.
yeah, me
I
too.
know. I might need to borrow a mullet.
Every time
I
I
got
wear
a couple different options for you.
every time I wear a shirt and a tie. Hey, can I go as my favorite '90s character? Me?
I mean, you are a 90s. You're a famous 90s radio.
I'm just not good at the costume thing, so that would be an easy.
Costume is optional. Costume is optional.
Could I return my hair color to the '90s?
Ooh.
Yes. I will even assist you with that if you need me to go to the store and get that. But I mean, I just thought it would be funny and right up our alley. So that's what we're doing. That's what I want to do for my birthday.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that. As are
And your
others.
chicken noodle soup is still sitting in my refrigerator because I haven't had 1 second to breathe since I made it to bring it to you.
I got news for you. I will outlive the chicken soup because I'm still sick. I'm still taking medication. It's traveled.
Did they ever find out what you have?
No, it's gone
It's a
through my
rat
entire
virus?
upper body. Everything above the waist was in the sinuses. Tuesday, I was at the doc in the box, and today it's coming into my lungs. So I expect to be
Perfect.
hospitalized
That
with
means it's
pneumonia.
moving out. It's
You got the
moving out.
worst case of the man flu I've ever heard. It's horrible. It's
Oh,
probably gonna
listen,
go
I can
around.
tell you some stories.
So, I do expect to keep living.
Of course, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, like, you got to make it till at least my birthday dinner.
Exactly.
Well, I wouldn't miss that for anything. I would postpone death.
I mean,
for
if
that.
you don't worry. Like, we'll still bring you.
Oh yeah,
Oh, well, that's nice to know.
definitely.
That's nice
I'm your
to know.
executor. I'll make it happen.
She is my executor. Okay.
So, like, I mean, it's coming.
I
It's
can hear the
coming.
fatigue in your voice. Have a great evening and Mother's Day weekend. I love you. to
Thanks,
bits.
guys.
See you,
Love
Jake Quill.
you. Bye.
Love you, hon. She is really great.
She's,
I mean, just
an outstanding human being. You know, Dana, she and Dana, what a duo they are.
great team, man.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, as friends, not just attorneys, but friends, when there's a crisis, they're the people that you want close to you.
100%.
They're just so good at what they do. I don't know how good we are at what we're doing here. I don't even, what are we doing? We've got
Playing
another.
radio, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goofing around, having fun.
Yeah.
If you bought tickets to see Guns N' Roses, would you want to hear them do Wichita Linemen?
No, because I seen a picture of Axl Rose the other day. I
Yeah.
can't tell him from my crazy aunt.
Exactly.
Really?
Yes.
Exactly.
they're-
He looks terrible.
Oh, it's awful, Greg. It is awful.
That's what that lifestyle will do to you.
Yeah, yes, he is the living proof that rock and roll lifestyle will make you ugly and
Burning
ugly.
the candle at both ends, baby.
Yep.
Oh yeah, look, I mean,
Slash looks better than him.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
And we haven't
saying
seen Slash in forever.
something. Yeah, that's saying something right there. Man can play a guitar.
He can, like nobody's business.
Yep.
How about an educational film on
All right.
Mother's Day?
All right, what you got?
Hit the lights.
It's Mother's Day weekend. Look, there's little Susie. She's making a handmade Mother's Day greeting card with construction paper and crayons. Looks like she's been eating some of the best, too. And here's Timmy. He made Mom a ceramic ashtray in art class because he knows she loves her Virginia Slims. And there's Mom. She's celebrating her special day by cleaning the house, doing the laundry, and cooking everyone dinner. Oh, Dad was too busy playing golf with his boss and totally forgot to get Mom a gift. Looks like he'll be sleeping on the couch for a while.
Wow.
I love the old school film parodies. You know, when you're a freshman in high school, at least in Chicago, you didn't have too many options.
Oh no,
freshmen weren't allowed to be on the
You're
school
low
paper.
man.
I took care of that first day of sophomore year. But you could join the audio-visual team for something to do. So on your free period, you would go to the AV room, see if they needed you to run a film in the classroom. So they showed me how to run the projector and do all this stuff. And they send me into a class of seniors with my cart and the film projector and the screen, and I set all this stuff up. I thread the film into the player, the volume, everything is working okay. Lights are out.
What did you play, Greg?
Well, no, it wasn't what I played. It's just that at the end of the movie, after the whole thing, this whole big pancake reel of 16 millimeter film had played, I had forgotten to connect it to the take-up reel and back.
Oh,
and I was
it's just gone.
I was sitting literally in a mountain of 16 millimeter film.
How do you
And you know how long it takes to wind that
I
up?
can only imagine, dude. The whole thing played.
Hours.
But the worst part of it was the seniors in the class who saw this disaster. I felt about 2 inches tall.
Yeah.
And they made sure that I felt about 2
Oh,
inches
that's hysterical.
Hey, we got a minute here. Why don't we talk about real estate?
Oh man, we've got so much going on in real estate right now. It's good, bad, and ugly all the way around. interest rates are supposed to be coming down, but until we get rid of Jerome Powell, there's
God,
not much
that guy's
gonna
like a
happen with
barnacle on the butt of America.
It really is. And even then, as long as we got the Iran war going on, that's going to create more just uncertainty. And what uncertainty does is it really affects mortgages, mortgage rates especially. But that being said, you can't really go by national headlines on what's the right time for you to buy or sell your house. But it's your right time. It might not be the rest of the world's, but it's yours. So Hannah and I, this week, we've got a great property, I believe, in Pine Level. Up there, there's a huge shopping center, the Ace Hardware Center. That man has decided to get out of the Ace Hardware business. He's looking for somebody to take that place over. We got some outlots on there, too. So if you're thinking about putting a restaurant or some storage, great place for that in Pine Level, an incredibly fast-growing community. We've also got new properties coming on the line. I believe, it's going to be off West Ferry Road. We've got a great 3-bedroom, 2-bath coming up. And right now, a lot of people that are selling their homes are realizing that the list price they put on there, they're just not getting a lot of attention on. There is a lot of negotiating going on. So it's so important to price your house to sell, not to sit.
True.
And for that kind of advice, you can call me and my partner, Hannah Grantham. My number is 334-322-0662. We'd love to talk to you about real estate.
You're better with Vader. I know I was. And by the way, let me remind everybody that, it's not just in the act of buying or selling a home. This is who you want to consult with if you're just thinking about it. What's the right time for me? Ask the questions. Because Eddie could have put my house in the market and dumped it and made a commission, or he could have told me, hang on to it until values start bouncing back, because I was only looking to get out.
Right.
Without further loss. Instead, the market did come back, and I ended up walking away with some cash I would have had no chance to get had I just, and instead of taking the immediate commission, he told me to wait, and it worked out perfectly.
It did. It worked out really well.
You read the market. So those kinds of questions and scenarios are welcome too with Eddie Bader.
All day long and twice on Sunday.
322-0662. Looks like we've got a couple of wrecks out there. Wall Street Business to follow Skipper.
Well, we have a new accident, South Boulevard at Davenport Drive. Use caution there. If you're taking the ramp from I-65 southbound to 85 northbound, right in the bottom of the ramp, we have a vehicle off on the right side of the road there. A minor one-car accident is what it appears to be. Please use caution there. And they are still on the scene from an accident that's been there over an hour, narrow lane at Devonshire Drive. Please watch out for emergency vehicles there. Busy traffic all over the area. We'll keep you updated. Get $4,000 customer cash on a new Toyota Tundra at McKinnon Toyota. Add the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it is worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up with Jim Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew. America's employers delivered a surprisingly strong 115,000 new jobs last month, despite an economic shock from the war with Iran.
Hiring was better than the 65,000 economists had expected, though it was decelerated from the 185,000 jobs created in March. The unemployment rate remained at a low 4.3%. The war has caused the biggest disruption of global oil supplies in history and sent average U.S. gasoline prices surging past $4.50 a gallon this week. But the conflict hasn't done much damage to the American job market so far.
That is correspondent Bernie Bennett reporting. U.S. stocks rose to records following the latest sign that the nation's job market is doing better than economists had been expected. The S&P 500 climbed by 0.8% of its value today to yet another all-time high. The Dow was up 12 points at the closing bell. The Nasdaq up by 440. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly. whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
Don't you love the feeling of coming home to a clean house? Let Southern Bells Cleaning Service get your home in order. Families in the River region trust Southern Bells because they know Callan and Jesse will show up on time and believe in cleaning the old-fashioned way. They bring all their own supplies and specialize in full-service, residential, commercial, vacant properties, and construction cleanup. Estimates are always free. Call Southern Bells today at 546-0715 or follow them on Facebook at Southern Bells Cleaning River Region.
Hello everyone, Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better Business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
Now, back to Cat Jeopardy and your host, Felix Trebek.
All right, we move on now to Double Jeopardy. Boots, you had the low score at the end of the last round. Choose a category, please. Geography for 200. The answer is chasing mice or a place where Jewish people go on vacation. Yes, mittens. Correct. What is a cat skill? Very good. You now have control of the board. Personal hygiene for 400. It happens after a tongue bath. Boots. No, whiskers. Form of a question, please. Correct. What is coughing up a fur ball? Oh, and that means we're out of time. We'll return in a moment with Final Cat Jeopardy when our category will be Chinese food. Right after this.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
At 5:03.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. The U.S. military says its forces fired on and disabled 2 Iranian oil tankers after exchanging fire with Iranian forces in the Strait of Hormuz overnight. The United Arab Emirates, meanwhile, reported another missile and drone attack Friday. The violence further undermines a month-old ceasefire that U.S. officials insist remains in effect. President Trump says the leaders of Russia and Ukraine have agreed to his request for a 3-day ceasefire and an exchange of prisoners. Trump said Friday that such a halt to hostilities could be the beginning of the end of the long war between them. Trump announced on social media that the ceasefire would run Saturday through Monday. On Wall Street, the Dow up by 12 points, the Nasdaq rose 440, the S&P advanced 61. More details at srnnews.com.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds and you're overweight. Winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds too. Get a quote right now at 800-555-2085, 800-555-2085, or biglou.com.
We wish Eddie Bader a great Mom's Day weekend. Thanks for your help this afternoon. He's bailed, and now it's me and Terry Adams, and I believe this is Legal Eagle and Local Heartthrob.
Oh, Chad.
Chad.
And it's a day for it too, isn't it?
Yeah. What a day. I mean, huge Friday news, especially Virginia. That was the best.
Yeah, I saw that Ken Cuccinelli, who's the former Republican AG for Virginia, is going to give a T-shirt to Hakeem Jeffries that says 4-3, which is 4-3 was the decision, was the split on the court up there, 4 in favor of the Republicans and 3 against. So including the chief judge up there. But and by the way, what I was going to tell you, a little hot off the press here, the U.S. Supreme Court has responded to Alabama's request for an emergency stay on the old maps so that we can put these new redistricting maps in place. And Justice Thomas just ordered the plaintiffs, like the NAACP and the Greater Birmingham Ministries, and that whole crowd that trashed the first maps, they've got to respond to the court in brief by Monday at 5 p.m.
Wow.
Good.
So that's what you call a short fuse, my friends.
Yeah.
And the state has asked the Supreme Court to give them a ruling by next Thursday, the 14th. So that's moving pretty quickly. And then you've got Louisiana lawmakers they're getting ready to do their map. South Carolina's going to do their map, and of course Tennessee already did.
Yeah.
And got ready, split Memphis up.
Well, Chad, these racially gerrymandered maps have done nothing to help minorities.
Well, the funny thing about it is the representative from Memphis was Steve Cohn, who is a white Jewish dude. I'm like, wait a minute, you got a lock there. You have a 60, like Montgomery, you got a 67%, black minority population, but you end up electing a white Jewish dude.
That's weird.
So, and the fact of the matter is that Democrats have been using the race issue to go after maps as a proxy for a party, because they had a lock on the black vote, and they still have a very large lock on the black vote.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, well, it's starting to that's starting to get eaten away a little bit as the culture changes and people realize that. And most of that stuff is built on lies. And I was involved in all that redistricting litigation, and I've been involved in it. And here's something a lot of people don't know. When they argued against having voter ID, the argument was it would suppress black turnout, black vote, and all that. Well, the black registration for voting exceeded the registration for whites in the state. And their voting percentage, like the percentage of blacks who voted in the general and primary elections versus whites in the general and primary elections, were higher. And that same thing is true for what happened over in Georgia and over in South Carolina. They actually turned out. They actually were more blacks voting in it than previously. So it's a lot of this stuff is just built on straight up lies. I mean, and I'm glad they're voting. I hope everybody votes, right? But I hope they vote for the right people.
Well, I mean, my God, the whole war on poverty, that's a lost cause.
Oh, God.
Billions, trillions spent, wasted. We have bigger ghettos. We have worse schools than ever.
Well, Greg, the thing is, the black family unit was more cohesive than the white family unit up until the federal government started all this crap.
In the late 50s, it was almost identical.
So I think one thing we need to be careful. We need to separate the two issues. Yeah, the Voting Rights Acts and the stuff that was going on in the Deep South was horrendous, right?
Yeah.
But that's different than what the war on poverty did by separating families, basically for financial reasons, and that ultimately cut and destroyed the nuclear family in the black community, and that's what caused a lot of the problem. And whites too now, right? I mean, but it was particularly aimed at blacks who were living in poverty, and it actually made it worse.
Yeah.
It made it worse, unfortunately, and I think that hopefully we're starting to dig out of that a little bit, but we still got a poverty problem. I mean, we do. I mean,
they're already threatening violent revolution in Virginia after the Supreme Court.
Yeah, well, it's that guy it's that communist Muslim who's running up in is it Michigan or Minnesota? He came out and basically, here's what they do. When a court rules in their favor, the court's following the law. When a court rules against them, they're doing it for political reasons. Right?
Exactly.
So, and therefore we must overthrow that court. We must either pack that court or we must become violent and go in the streets.
Why don't they try something like Good Ideas?
Well, yeah, they're still because they're too busy going up into the State House today and singing civil rights songs from 1962.
Yeah.
And nobody's vote is being suppressed, right?
No.
I mean, we're look, when Democrats were in charge of the House and the Senate here in the state, they drew districts to increase as many Democrat representatives as they could.
Yeah.
And that's the way it goes. It's called partisan gerrymandering, and it's always happened. But what you're not supposed to do is you're not supposed to draw a district that extends all the way from Birmingham down through a little sliver to Pritchard outside of Mobile, just so that you can create a minority-majority district.
Yeah.
Let's keep the communities together, right? I mean, the city I actually don't think the Republicans did the right thing with Memphis. I don't, because Memphis is an insular city. It is a compact city, and they should have kept them, with their own district. But, everybody's playing from different rules now, right? I mean, the GOP has been dealing from the top of the deck, and the Dems have been dealing from the bottom of the deck, and now the GOP is saying, okay, fine, we're going to play by your rules.
Every time I see that silly witch Spanberger, that dreamy-eyed governor of Virginia, smiling, she's signing the 10-1 redistricting, which has just been tossed. I wonder what the look on her face is like today.
Well, the Democratic Party poured $80 million into that campaign. My son lives up there. I was just up there when all that was going on. They poured, so they didn't have the money to do that, right? But they poured $80 million into that campaign, and they just came up with a big fat goose egg. Not only that, but the pro tem female legislator up there, she's now being investigated. With all the pot shops she owns, apparently she's doing something. But the FBI raided all of her locations yesterday. But now here, it's not. You can't say it's political because guess why? The FBI started that investigation of her under the Biden administration.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, but I doubt NBC News or CBS will tell you that.
No.
They'll immediately let everybody look. They're going after the person who was the leader on the drawing the new maps in Virginia. I'm like, no, that investigation started under Democrats, just like some of the others that we've been talking about. The FBI started under Democrats.
Yep.
So anyway, it's a good day. We'll take a good day, and hopefully we'll get a good decision out of the Supreme Court, and they'll let Alabama use the maps that they had drawn a couple of years ago, and because those are good maps. They should be upheld. We have a special three-judge panels hear these redistricting cases, and that panel ruled against us. But they were following the old law. They were following the old. It was only a matter of time before the Supreme Court did what they did. And, because times have changed. You can no longer defend, reading the Voting Rights Act to allow discrimination when you have the 14th Amendment that says you shall not discriminate based on race.
You can't cure discrimination with discrimination.
Well, yeah. So you literally had a statute that was trumping the actual constitutional provision that says you're entitled to equal protection under the law regardless of race. So it was only a matter of time before those butted up against one another, and finally they did. Of course, everybody else says we need a revolution. So, well, I think we're having one, right?
Yeah, we are.
This looks like somebody opened up a can of whoop ass and it came back on them.
Yeah, everything is breaking red. Now, can the Republicans capitalize on this, keep control of the House, and keep the Democrats out?
If they will nationalize this election and focus on the kooks in the Democratic Party, the socialists like Mandami, Bass, and what she's done in Los Angeles, the folks up in Minneapolis on the fraud with the Leering Center, if they focus on that, people will understand it.
Have you seen the Spencer Pratt ads in the L.A. I mean, this guy's done some unbelievable stuff.
Man, I'd love to see him get elected. This guy's a neophyte too. I mean, I would love to see. Mm-hmm. But you see what? That's the kind of commercials that we need the RNC to run nationally.
You are 100% correct.
If you nationalize it, because it's not just in California, it's in every blue city. It's that. Yep. That's who they are.
Yep.
Right. So, well, listen, you guys have a great weekend and just enjoy the victory. All right.
Oh, Chad.
Enjoy the chat, my friend. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Y'all take care. Bye bye.
Right. So good to hear from you. So on the money with his analysis. All right, 5:15. Traffic and weather together now.
Well, we're seeing a lot of busy traffic with folks getting off work this afternoon. Please be safe out there. We do have one accident on the ramp from I-65 southbound to 85 northbound. It is in the curve underneath the interchange as you make that loop. Watch out for those folks as you make that loop underneath the interchange. And on South Boulevard at Davenport Drive, got an accident there. Very busy building traffic everywhere in Montgomery. All of our feeder roads out are loading up. We will keep you updated. Trenton State is introducing the Ford Track Automotive Program. This is a workforce-focused partnership with Ford Motor Company to prepare students to become a certified Ford automotive service technician. Go to trentumstate.edu for more information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. If you have evening plans tonight, I think we're fine. We're dry and mostly cloudy. The overnight low temperature will drop to about 58, and the risk of showers and thunderstorms will become likely starting in the overnight hours late tonight and part of the day on Saturday. Saturday's high up to about 77. Then a lot of dry hours before another surge of showers and thunderstorms becoming likely on Mother's Day Sunday with a high temperature up to about 81. I think Monday and Tuesday look spectacular with plenty of sun. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Big dreams for your home on a tight budget? ASE's $26.26 as you covered. Unlock your home's equity with just $26 in closing costs. No fees, no headaches. Visit your local ASE branch today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 420259.
I'm Todd Strange, and I had the privilege of being the mayor of Montgomery 2009 to 2019. As mayor, our top priorities were the safety of our city and community development. Unfortunately, in recent years, violence has raised its ugly head. We all have seen what's happening in our community. More has to be done to ensure the safety of Montgomery. For that reason, I'm backing Republican Catherine Robinson for Attorney General. She has stood tall for Montgomery and said enough is enough. Catherine has worked in the Attorney General's office for 10 years. I've seen her lead and help set up the Montgomery Area Crime Suppression Unit and help pass tough new laws to target gang activity. Catherine Robinson cares about Montgomery, and she will work with Coach Strobel to put an end to violent crime and restore law and order. Catherine will deliver. On May 19th, join me in voting for Catherine Robinson for Attorney General.
Paid for by Robertson for Attorney General, P.O. Box 50063, Birmingham, Alabama 35253.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
Don't miss the River Region Healthy Living Expo happening Thursday, May 14th from 10 to 2 at the Shops at East Chase. From senior health to total wellness, it's all here and admission is free. Learn more in the Check It Out section at WAKA.com.
Trust is the number one reason why a patient chooses a healthcare provider. Adams Drugs has been your trusted healthcare provider since 1962 and has been voted the number one pharmacy in the River Region for many years. We strive each and every day to provide you the level of healthcare you have come to expect from Adams Drugs. The employees at Adams Drugs take pride in developing relationships with their patients. From making sure your prescriptions are filled correctly, to getting to know you and your family's needs, and following up on any questions you may have, Adams Drugs employees deliver top-notch service. We ask you to visit us at any of our locations in Montgomery, Prattville, Wetumpka, Millbrook, and Pine Level Marbury and give us a chance to earn your business. You can find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Hey, y'all, Lewis at the Capital Oyster Bar. We're located over here on the beautiful Alabama River. If you had never been here, it's easy to get to now. I-65, take the North Boulevard exit. Take that first exit you come to, that's Louisville Street. Hit the bottom of the ramp, turn right, and turn right. That's 3 times. Follow it to the end of the road. We're down here cooking up fresh seafood for you. We got a fryer, a steamer, a grill. Cook it like you like it. Got a killer ribeye. Got all kind of fresh fish we get in every week. Got all kind of shrimp from all over the world, from right here in the Gulf and all the way down to Argentina. Got those good old Alaskan snow crab legs. So we got some good eating down here for Mother's Day. That's right, Mother's Day weekend. Matter of fact, it'll start Friday and go through Sunday evening. So check it all out, CapitalOysterBar.com. You'll see our Facebook page also. You'll see what's going on down here. No show this Sunday, but it's all about mothers this weekend. So come on, it's going to be a fun time seeing some big, happy families. Happy Mother's Day. See you soon.
At Blue Water Broadcasting, we believe great advertising starts with relationships. That's why so many local business owners trust us, not just for radio, but for digital too. If you're already running digital advertising and you're not seeing results, it may be time to explore your options. Our team takes the time to understand your business, then builds custom campaigns using a multi-channel conversion-focused approach. So whether it's digital display, social media, or you need help increasing your online presence, Blue Water Broadcasting can help. Before your next campaign, let's have a conversation. Visit BlueWaterBroadcasting.com.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
You obtuse piece of flotsam.
Trustworthy, accurate, immediate. Carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Hi, Mom.
I love my mama. I love you, Mommy.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Your mama's so fat.
Your mama was a snowblower.
Your mother was a hamster.
What did you say about my mama?
Your mama?
Well, that's not very nice.
I feed the homeless and help the hungry, doing what the Lord told me to do.
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Mom! Mommy! A boy's best friend is his mother.
Happy Mother's Day.
Hey.
Mama.
Yes, Mama.
Shout out to Rusty Eldridge for that. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV. I can't believe the chutzpah of the White House Correspondent Dinner shooter, Alan Cole, Thomas James, whatever the hell his name is. He wants people to recuse themselves, Gene Pirro and others, for some specious reason. This guy has no case. No case whatsoever. Charging into a crowded dinner environment with multiple weapons, firing weapons. And I got a question for you on the conspiracy side of this.
Okay.
Why is the Secret Service such a lousy shot?
Beats me. It makes me think that this all was designed and planned out. It's what I think. It's what it's beginning to look like to me.
Inside?
Yeah.
You got to wonder. I mean, look at the mistakes that have been made.
Well, I mean, the dog is clearly telling the handler, hey, this guy's a person of interest. You need to do something. And he just pulls the dog back and ignores him. Why does he do that?
I would like to know.
I would too.
The dog was the first responder.
Yes, they always are. They're smart.
And where are the Democrats taking responsibility for putting this guy into that kind of a mindset with their nonstop fear-mongering?
Exactly. Trump's the devil,
Hitler and all the rest of this bullcrap. There's a lot of people out there that buy into that, and I'd like to know what Donald Trump has in common with Adolf Hitler. There's nothing. There's nothing to it.
No.
This is hilarious. The FCC and Disney are at it.
Oh, boy.
The Disney people said today the commission's actions threaten to upend decades of settled law and practice and chill critical protected speech with respect to The View. and more broadly. And a government source said that Disney's statement was absurd on its face, and it totally is. Listen to this quote. Ron Burgundy has a stronger claim of bona fide news than Whoopi Goldberg. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, Whoopi's worthless.
The source said in a reference to the Will Ferrell character from Anchorman, the FCC led by Chairman Brendan Carr. See, when their people are in there and they're suffocating the opinion they don't like, we don't hear a peep.
No.
From the media.
No, not at all. The media is totally controlled.
God, look at that hideous new flag that Minnesota's got. Jeez. There's a state that is I almost beyond repair with the corruption. Of course, Ilhan Omar, who helped people there steal billions of dollars, is now blaming it on racism. That's always the last.
Did you also notice that her wealth has suddenly decreased by like 100-fold?
Her story changes every freaking day.
She's a liar.
She needs to be arrested.
Deported.
And deported.
Absolutely.
And probably a lot of others to go back with her.
I agree. People need to recognize the problems that this world has had with radical jihadism and Muslims over the past several hundred years.
Oh, well, no, we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
No,
They're just like us. And it's not Islamophobia. If 9/11 did cause, I think, some justifiable Islamophobia, given that it was done in the name of the religion of peace, as Hussein called it.
You know, when America first became a country, a lot of our ships were being taken. So our founding fathers, a couple of them went over to see the people who were taking them and asked them, you know, we're a new country, we've never done anything to you. Why do you keep taking our sailors? Well, because the Quran tells us we have the right to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Quran did that.
The Quran says that the infidel, people who don't believe the way we believe, we have the right to not only abduct them, but to kill them.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's a problem.
I missed that detail.
Yeah, I did too. Carlos is on line one.
Carlos, welcome.
Okay, man. I know you guys don't know this, but I still get the DAV. And so, I think maybe last month's copy, it was on the front cover that the media is the fourth estate. Of course, maybe if I was French, I would understand the fourth estate better, you know?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know the third estate, man. You know what that is, right?
Tell us.
Eddie Bader's not here. I can't ask about this particular estate.
You're gonna have to look this up, but it's like a reference to the three power pillars in France, you know, prior to the French Revolution, and so the media is the fourth estate, man.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me a bit.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, they're like the fourth arm of the government that the deep state has in control, you know?
Yeah.
And they use it as a stick to beat us all with. Us poor Hispanic people, man.
Yeah, y'all poor Hispanic people. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. You guys have a nice weekend.
Thank you, Carl.
Or wherever you really were.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, he's right. You know, the agency, after the OSS became the CIA in 47, 48, decided that they needed to control the narrative, so they started infiltrating the major news networks of the day, and that's kind of where this started.
Well, The View is not a news program.
No, it's not. It's just a bunch of liberals.
It's just, it's a hen house.
Yeah, pretty much.
With some semi-famous people on it that wouldn't know their ass from their elbow when it came to common sense.
Well, every now and then they make a mistake, like inviting Kennedy from Louisiana and to answer to Schiff, and I love that. I love when Kennedy gets invited because he puts them in their place.
He is phenomenal.
He is. I wish he'd run for president.
Spend the whole afternoon,
Kennedy and...
I'll tell you who our next president's going to be. Marco Rubio.
Worthy?
He has, Trump's had some bad cabinet choices.
Yeah.
In both terms. Right. But this term, he's had some superstars. And Marco has...
He's at the top.
He is. He has
I agree.
Filled that job. He is so quick and articulate and likable. He doesn't have the brashness of Trump, but he has the certainty and the authority without having to say, I'm the authority.
He takes charge, and people know he's in charge without him saying, I'm in charge.
And he's great with the media.
That's important.
So
I agree with you, sir.
I agree with David Blackman that J.D. Vance has gotten way too close to Tucker Carlson and the anti-Semitic.
I'm scared of him.
I'm not scared of him, but some of his associations may end up hurting him because he is a brilliant guy and he's in a real American story.
He is.
But all things considered, who would you rather have as our first Latino president, Marco Rubio or AOC?
Marco Rubio, no question.
Can you imagine a moron like AOC in the White House?
No.
I would rather be dead. If things got that askew, where I woke up and I found out that AOC is in the White House, I think I'd rather be dead than live through it.
That's pretty askew. That's about as askew.
AOC believes she's in a better position to stop all wars and make the world better. Oh, God.
Yeah, and get rid of all the rich people.
If they hadn't produced so many mentally limited people through public schools, nobody would even take these people seriously. That's the worst part of it.
I agree.
God, Greta Thunberg has turned into an ugly adult. Holy cow.
Yeah. They used her really well.
Twitter is becoming here's Jimmy Kimmel. The Twitter poster says, "Do you think this guy is a piece of crap?" Except he used a different word than crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think he's a piece of crap.
Yeah, that's pretty much understood among conservatives.
It's just one question after another. What are the chances you'd vote for Michelle Obama for president in 2028? Less than zero? That's how I replied.
We still wouldn't have our first female president.
You know, that you make a good point there, sir.
And
with that, we've got Blue Water News with Sky Mosley coming up right after we visit Skipper in the traffic, number 530-272-9228.
Well, we had an accident a little while ago, South Boulevard at Davenport Drive. We're hoping that minor accident is cleared, but it is Montgomery. It could still be lingering there. Also on the ramp from I-65 southbound to 85 northbound, we have a disabled vehicle off on the road underneath the interchange in the curve. Watch out for them. Traffic very busy. Interstates, boulevards, Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka reporting light to mostly moderate traffic. Upgrade your home with Davis Door and Sash, your trusted source for replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials when you mention this ad. Visit DavisDoorandSashAlabama.com or call 334-288-6010. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Sunday is Mother's Day. Families from around the country celebrate Mom. Don't miss the homemade breakfast by kids, the spilling, the burnt pancakes, the undercooked eggs. Mother's Day, Sunday. See moms in restaurants waiting for a table on the busiest day of the year. And don't forget about flower deliveries. $5 worth of flowers for $75. Mother's Day cards drawn by 4-year-olds. Phone calls from grown kids from out of state asking for money. And don't miss the dad's worthless attempt at household chores. Remember to say, I love you. Mother's Day, Sunday.
News is brought to you by Adams Motorsports of Montgomery, where your pleasure is their business.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. The Southern Poverty Law Center pleaded not guilty to all charges on Thursday. The SPLC is charged with defrauding donors by failing to disclose money would be paid to informants inside extremist groups. The Montgomery-based organization waived its right to a speedy trial, claiming more time is needed to provide all of the information necessary. A tentative court date is set for October 5th. A Cusata man has been sentenced after pleading guilty to drug and gun charges. 39-year-old DeAndre Jennings was sentenced to 130 months, just under 11 years in federal prison. Police found 434 grams of methamphetamine and an illegal handgun in Jennings' vehicle during a traffic stop last year. Jennings had previous felony charges that barred him from carrying a firearm. Montgomery police have made an arrest in connection to a shooting that seriously injured a woman last month. Tyler DeVerne Jones is charged with first-degree assault after he allegedly shot the victim 4 times in the 600 block of 6th Street on April 4th. Jennings is being held on a $30,000 bond. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
AdamsMotorsports.com on the web or Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard in Montgomery. That's at Adams Motorsports in Montgomery, where your pleasure is our business. Come by and learn more about the new Suzuki GSX 8R motorcycle and see for yourself the bar has officially been reset.
What does it mean for a nation to be successful? I'm Stephanie Bryan, Tribal Chair and CEO of the Porch Creek Indians. We believe a successful nation gives back. As we've built economic opportunity and prosperity, the Porch Creek Indians have been able to give back to our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. More than $37 million since 2021 alone. From education and health care to tornado relief, learn more about our charitable giving at porchcreekindians.org.
And this is a painting of my grandfather, the only one he ever had made.
Sometime, take a close look around your house.
This sewing machine was my Aunt Mary's.
If you have possessions that are irreplaceable, consider this. Each year, over 65,000 American homes suffer a fire due to an electrical problem. Are our possessions safe? To know for sure, call Crosby Electric, your exclusive provider of Current Safe, the world's foremost home diagnostic system. Using high-tech equipment, Crosby Electric will check your hidden wiring, panel box, light switches, and electrical outlets to pinpoint potential problems and make sure your things are safe.
Oh, my daughter's second grade art project. I'd die if something happened to this.
Some things can't be replaced by insurance. Don't wait another day. Call 272-2085 for an in-home no-obligation assessment or visit crosbyelectric.com. Don't just think it's safe. Know it's safe.
Now you'll be safe with Current Safe.
Dewan Walker has been an Alabama Power customer since 1999.
We're being squeezed on every side. We hear about Alabama Power freezing their rates. That's the best news we can get. Alabama Power rate freeze will provide real relief for Alabama working families. Alabama Power is protecting their customers by making data centers pay their full cost. It makes me feel at peace. Alabama Power is really stepping up and doing what's right for customers.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Rich Thomas weather brought to you by M&M Outdoors. Book your stay today at MNMCampground.com for relaxation at its best. It's easy to find and hard to leave. M&M Outdoors, your home away from home.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. If you have evening plans tonight, I think we're fine. We're dry and mostly cloudy. The overnight low temperature will drop to about 58, and the risk of showers and thunderstorms will become likely starting in the overnight hours late tonight and part of the day on Saturday. Saturday's high up to about 77. Then a lot of dry hours before another surge of showers and thunderstorms becoming likely on Mother's Day Sunday with a high temperature up to about 81. I think Monday and Tuesday look spectacular with plenty of sun. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
All the headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
This weekend, if you're looking for fast and furious action, look no further than Moms Late for After School Pickup. Speeding down streets, ignoring school zone signs, and returning the stern glare of the volunteer crossing guard. They're Moms Late for After School Pickup, starring the mom who can't stop looking at her cell phone, the mom oblivious to kids in the crosswalk, and the single mom who lets everybody know it. Also starring the mom who has to get Jimmy to soccer practice in 15 minutes, and another mom who has a million things to do. Out of their way because the rules don't apply to them. They're Moms Late for After School Pickup. Starts today around 2:30.
Do moms really do that? I guess it must be true.
It is true.
539. You're familiar with the world of fun.
I am. I love fun. Fun's fun.
Have you seen this sport? People cliff dive. I think it's cliff diving, in these air suits.
Oh, yeah.
That's
These guys
insane.
They are crazy. I mean, they're inches away from stone stuff as they go down the cliff.
I know. I mean, they're sailing at high speed right next to these rock solid cliffs.
Like monoliths. They go right past them, zipping about 100 miles an hour.
And then they deploy a parachute.
Yep.
I mean,
who doesn't want to fly? But I think that's kind of taking it a little far.
well, yesterday, a YouTuber decided to break the Rubik's Cube record while skydiving.
Okay.
There's a name of a show that features that suit diving thing. I'm going to get it in a minute. But
I hope he had a timer or something to let him know when it's time to pull the ripcord.
well, we have the audio from this here.
To break the world record, I need to solve it in under 28 seconds. Just a few seconds later, I have to open my parachute.
I just want to risk my life for Rubik's Cube.
Altitude 10,000 feet, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. Deploy, 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 deploy.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a massive round of applause for Tom, who just broke the world record fastest Rubik's Cube solved during the skydive. No way.
The movie maven, Ellen Murray, told us about a show. It's The Dark Shadow, I think, or something. A guy that it's 4 episodes of this guy who does here at Dark Wizard. It's on HBO Max. And I saw a little bit of this, and it was this is crazy what they're doing.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Diving off the cliff in those suits, deploying parachute. And then he did one of these cliff jumps with a dog that they goggled up and got special equipment for.
Wow.
Which pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah, it's almost inhumane.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't know if Peter would care for that.
No. In fact, they were part of the outrage after that particular jump. But it's on Max if you want to see this. Well, when we were kids, we had the dream of flying, right? You know,
I still do.
Superman, all that stuff. This is one way to do it, but this show will make your palms sweat because it's absolutely insane.
Well, Greg, when we were growing up, they had all these future programs showing us what the future was going to be like, and every one of them they had flying cars. Where are the flying cars? Why don't we have flying cars? I want a flying car.
I remember many predictions about the future, one of which was that you would be in a car, but it would be connected to a device in the road that would take you where you're going to go.
Yeah.
That, of course, is stupid and totally impractical, but that was one of the future predictions. And yeah, the flying cars, until we figure out how to keep from colliding on the ground, I'm not too sure I'd want to be in a flying car.
That's a good point. The funny thing is, I love the original Star Trek. I have every episode. It's funny to me that when they call for the captain, he has to go over to the wall somewhere and hit a button to communicate. He doesn't have, they don't have cell phone technology, in Star Trek. I guess they couldn't foresee that.
I'm going through the something that Pamela and I do often on Fridays, the crap pile that builds up over the week with stuff we never quite got
I'm sure
around.
there's a lot of crap over there, sir.
Top 5 things only moms would say. I'll kiss it and make it feel better.
Yep, that's right. Your boo-boos. That's right.
Call me when you arrive safely. I say that to my daughter.
Because you love her.
Yeah.
For her, yeah.
I always want to know. You make it home okay. I'm not trying to barge into your life or tell you what to do. Just don't make your dad worry. Seatbelts on. That wasn't much. We rarely had seatbelts.
Exactly. They didn't really come along. They weren't standard until the 70s.
Yeah. I'll never forget. I bought Janelle's mom a new Toyota Camry, and it had that ridiculous feature of the automatic seatbelt.
Oh, yeah. We had a 240 SX like that.
And when my dad came to visit and we drive in that car, he hated that thing.
Yep.
He just absolutely hated that.
Have to disable it.
Your eyes will get stuck in that position. Keep making that face. Do you want me to cut the crust off for you? Again, why is bread crust such an obstacle for some?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe it makes the sandwich look a little bit better when it's
Maybe.
nice.
The one thing that always scared me was when they used your full name, you knew you were.
Oh, that was Gregory Benjamin Budell with the
Exactly.
3 words I never wanted to hear.
Same here. We said Robert Terrell.
Let's grab this call on the fly at 5:45. Good afternoon.
Yes, I was just curious. Maybe some of your callers could enlighten me as to what's going on, but we didn't receive any notice at all where I live up off Redland Road in Montgomery, and they didn't pick our trash up today. We have Meridian Waste. Did you have anybody call in and say anything about that?
They didn't get your trash today?
No. I wonder if it got pushed back because of the rain that day.
I don't know.
know.
I know that a couple of times they have not picked up our trash on the scheduled day for whatever reason. I have no idea. But the city is
Okay.
so well run. Why would I complain?
I know they send around a little pickup truck that goes into the neighborhoods, and what I think they're doing is looking to see if there's enough out there to justify them even coming and getting it. That's my opinion.
So we have Meridian Waste where I live.
Right.
So it's
Changed
private.
hands 3 or 4 times.
I have not heard a thing about it, but if somebody knows, they're welcome to call us.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Hadn't heard that.
By the way, we've heard a lot about the hantavirus. We've heard this woman ranting about the people that stay on the ship.
So the people on the boat with the hantavirus and they want to get off. Well, I ain't trying to be heartless and cruel, but no, y'all can't get off. Stay.
Okay, again, this is what a great job the government did instilling people with fear during COVID, which we should have never allowed to happen, and we're not going to let it happen again.
I hope not.
But here's a doctor talking about what this virus actually is.
But as things deteriorated and more people got sick, I ended up just taking over and trying to keep everybody going. Fortunately, nobody else has got sick in the last 6 to 7 days.
Oh. So why are they trying to start a panic with this, you wonder?
Control, baby. It's all about control.
And they never give up, and that's what we keep forgetting.
That's why we, the people, have to be vigilant.
Food hack. Should you stand your toast up before you eat it?
Should you what?
Good
Stand?
question, Jesse. A foodie online claims you can keep your toast from getting soggy by standing it up after it's been toasted.
I want mine soggy. I want mine soggy with butter.
Yeah, mine too.
Love it.
That's one of the great choices, toast and butter.
Yes.
Sourdough toast and butter.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're plating it, just stand up 2 pieces against each other like a tent. He said it looks weird, but the idea is this lets the toast breathe so it maintains the crunch.
I don't want the crunch.
I don't either. I want the
Gooey.
the butter, yeah.
Sweet, buttery, gooey stuff.
All right. What's the weirdest thing you do when we're all alone? Some of the answers. I hold full-blown debates with myself. Sometimes I even lose the argument and get annoyed at my own logic. It's a problem.
Yeah, I can see that.
A full concert in the shower with choreography and everything. And no, I'm not just singing, I'm performing.
No, I don't.
Primal screaming. Let's see. Bed rot and disassociate completely.
I'm not sure I know what that means.
I'm not sure either. I mean, that just mean lay around in bed. That's not all that weird. I have full conversations with my dog, says another. He answers me back in a cute puppy voice that I totally don't create for him.
No, I love talking to my animals, but I don't make voices for them.
Shout obscenities about people I don't like out loud.
Who doesn't?
What if there's somebody running around in their house right now screaming at me?
No, I doubt that.
I don't want to think I'm that important, though. At 5:48,
Everybody
what
loves
else do we
Greg
have?
Goodell.
This is not optimistic. Dads are probably going to get it all wrong on Mother's Day.
Sure.
A mom is going viral because she has the hot take. Dads are going to get something wrong on Mother's Day. That's just the way it is. She says dads don't really stand a chance because decisions still need to be made, and they're going to do something that isn't the way she would do it, and that causes her added stress. She did offer advice to dad. She said, try to make sure that your wife feels the love on Mother's Day, and to even throw in a disclaimer like, I'm probably not going to get this all right, but I do want you to know I appreciate everything you do.
That's cool. That is cool.
We have a call.
Todd.
Todd, welcome.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Okay, how are you?
I was calling about a previous caller about Meridian Waste and Trash Pickup.
Yes.
They changed pickup date. It's now on Monday.
Oh.
Monday and Monday only?
Monday, well, depending if he's in my same pickup area, Monday and Monday only.
Gotcha.
Thank you. I'm so glad we got an answer on that.
Yeah, I love solving problems.
Appreciate that. That way you're not being ignored. They just changed the date and they
Didn't bother to tell you.
Yeah, that's all. It's no big deal, right? Between friends. Jeez. That's the way things seem to go. Anything else that I wanted to get out there today? No, I think we pretty much covered it all. But a lot of good news. And the big story for the purposes that are primary importance to our audience, the Virginia Supreme Court threw out that bullcrap redistricting thing they threw together there, and that dreamy-eyed little knucklehead of a governor now has a big problem on her hands. It didn't work.
I love it.
How about you stop cheating, stop taxing people to death, and come up with ideas that work? It's our final traffic update this afternoon.
Well, we remain busy and traffic slowed down on I-65 southbound on the ramp to 85 northbound. Had an accident on that ramp underneath the interchange, and it is backing up traffic just a bit. Also, West-South Boulevard at Davenport Drive had an accident that is still causing some issues there. Please be safe. Very busy everywhere, including Prattville, Millbrook, and Wetumpka. At McKinnon Nissan, you can save up to $6,000 on Pathfinders and up to $5,000 on Rogues. Add the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it is worth the drive. McKinnon Nissan, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
This year, save the hard work and aggravation and call Alabama Lawns, the River Region's leader in weed control and fertilization services. What makes Alabama Lawns the River Region's best? It's the people. They have the experience, education, and commitment to customer satisfaction. Ask your neighbors. Alabama Lawns has been the Montgomery Advertiser's Reader's Choice Award winner for